Hello, my name is Jupi Hadley, and today we're playing That Day We Left. This is an early alpha demo build of the game. Currently it's up on Kickstarter, so if you like the game and you want to go support it, you can check that out. There'll be links to both the game and the Kickstarter in the description. It's about Syrian refugees, I believe. Alright, so my car broke down. Nothing. Fucking nothing. This car will get us nowhere. The engine is dead. We'll have to walk our way through the whole goddamn country. I told you the car was a terrible idea. It's the second time this thing breaks. We should have gone with a bus. Right. To get robbed. Or imprisoned at the first checkpoint. I'll say something encouraging. Let's ask about the car. Okay, so our name is Rashid. Rashid? I probably am not pronouncing any of their names right. What happened? I thought you'd already fixed it once. Yeah, I did, but it was a temporary hack job. Something broke inside the engine and I can't fix it. We'd need money and time. And a decent workshop too. I can't do much with rocks and dust. Alright, let's check the map. According to the map, we're halfway there. We can do it even without a car. Screw this. Are we seriously gonna walk for days now? We're halfway. It's not gonna be fast if we turn back. At this point, it would be stupid to do that. We haven't sacrificed everything just to stop at the first checkpoint. God will grant us the strength to go on. Alright. We knew something like this could happen and we were prepared for it. We'll walk for the rest of the way and meet the guy I told you about. Everything will be fine. We're in the middle of nothing. We're not going to be fine. Well, we actually have a lot of food and water, and we're not that far from our destination. Right, so, let's gather our things and leave. Wasting any more time is futile. We can talk while we walk. How long are we going to walk? For half of our fucking country. That's how long. Tell the truth. The car helped us a lot, but there is a long way still ahead of us. That's why we better go as soon as possible. We don't have a choice anyway, right? That's the deal. We should go. There's no time to lose on silly chatter. We can't take all your stuff with us. We'll have to leave some of it behind. I'll check the trunk and see what we ought to take or not. What about the money? We'll need a lot of it if we want to make it walking. We have $5,000. It should be enough. Let's hope so. Let us know when you're done. Alright, so we seem to be the guy in charge. Alright. Or so I think. Right, car. Let's go take a look. Yeah, look at the car. The car has started making strange noises a while ago. Nar has already tried fixing it once. But this time, there's nothing to do. The car is broken and we'll have to walk your way to Kwaise's contact. Take supplies. It takes some time, but you managed to gather the essential supplies. Alright, so we got some food, some medical kits, cigarettes, vodka, candy, binoculars, fuel, some miscellaneous tools, a book, some papers, and some medicine. Alright, so we can come and talk to them. We'll never get to Europe. We'll never get out of this country. We shouldn't have left home. Just stop with this already. It will take days, maybe weeks to reach our final destination. You can't keep behaving like this. It won't do any good, but sow up animosity among ourselves. I told you I didn't want to leave, at least not like that. We didn't even have the chance to mourn for Mom. Let's emphasize. I know it's hard, but it doesn't have to be harder. We all miss Mom and we all have our regrets and doubts. But this is what she wanted. This is what we all thought would be safer for our family. We've left our old lives behind. We're leaving for a good reason. Fine, whatever. Well, I'm trying to address everyone's concerns. Gather what we need and let's leave. No, we need to waste no time. I guess it's too late for second thoughts, isn't it? I told you all that this wouldn't work. But as I said, too late for second thoughts. Let's check on the little kid because she's important. Daddy, if we're really going to walk for days, don't worry about me. I won't slow us down. I know it's a long way, but I'll try not to ask for pauses and I will carry my own things. Let's thank her. Thank you, darling. It's good to know I can count on you. Of course you can. Mommy always said our family should stick together. She's adorable. This is bad, isn't it? But I guess it was to be expected. We'll walk just like all the others. We can do this. It won't be easy, but we can do this. As you said, we knew the car would break, or that we could be forced to abandon it. Let's hurry up then. I'm not eager to walk, but neither to lose time. One more person. I'm sorry about the car. Repairing it the first time was hard already, but this time there's nothing I can do. Reassure him. It wasn't your fault. We did all we could. There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's nothing left to do. Gather our stuff and let's get out of here. Alright. So we're ready to go? Yes, let's move out. Okay, then let's just try not to overburden ourselves now, otherwise we'll get exhausted real soon. Alright, so I was able to talk to everyone and address all their concerns, which I think is important on stuff like this, when you're in charge of the safety and well-being of all these people. His eyes are covered. Fuck. What now? Military checkpoint. They're searching the people passing by. We have nothing to hide. Why are you worried? We're getting closer to one of the hottest areas in the country. They're probably in desperate need of men. We're old, but Haydar is young, and they might want to recruit him by force. Let them try it. I'm not going to join those fascists. The moment they give me a gun, I'll kill them all. If it were so easy, the rebels would have already won the war. We can't risk you getting past guards. Alright. What can we do? How can we avoid that? It's too late to go away now. We're too close. We have to hide Haydar or pretend he's unable to fight. They've already spotted us, so we better come up with something and do it now. No, let them see how eager I am to fight. It'll give them what they deserve. Son, that would be quite the most senseless way to die. You will calm down and play along. Mentally ill. Haydar, you have to pretend you're mentally disabled. What? How am I supposed to do that even? The plan is stupid, not me. What a dumb idea. It can work. All you have to do is act your part. Let us handle the talking. We better hurry. We can't stay here for long. Alright. Let's just do it. We can't risk having you kidnapped or killed. Just play the part and we'll do the rest. Fine, but remember this day. You can be sure of it. I'll remember this day. You need to take one for the team, okay? Do you want to go to war? No. Oh, it's weird having a kid walk behind its own, too. We're here. Oh God, please help us. I can't believe I'm about to do this. We should fight these fascists. There are only 3. We could easily suppress them. Shut up. A soldier is about to pass by. Everything will be fine. Just stay calm and don't do anything stupid. Easy to say for you. I'm the one that'll have to humiliate himself. It's not the right time. We'll discuss this later. Now is not the right time. Calm down or you get everyone arrested or worse. It's never the right time. Tomorrow you'll say we have to walk and it won't be the right time again. I'm tired of this. Your father's right. It's not your business to question him. He needs to just stop for a bit. It's our time to get searched. I guess, Haydar, please don't do anything stupid. You get over here, one by one. This is ridiculous. You have to calm down. It will be over soon. Just keep going. All you have to do is stay calm. If you draw their attention, they will be in trouble. Sure, it's easy as shit not to draw any attention while doing this. Come on, you just have to keep up the charade just a little longer. Then we'll all be able to forget it ever happened. I'm surprised we get to talk like this in front of the guards. Like you'll ever forget this, but whatever. There's nothing shameful in what you're doing, Haydar. One day you'll be thanking God for it. We're almost done, just a few more minutes. They will let us pass. We did nothing wrong. Papers, please. Here they are. Here are our papers. Let's see. Nisha Fatima, this is going to expire soon. You better do something about it. I know. I'm going to make a new one soon. Yeah, everyone says that. Everything seems to be in order. You can pass. Thank you. Come on, let's get going. Alright, so we made it through. I don't know, I feel like that oldest son needs to just calm down. So, are you all going to ignore what happened? I had to humiliate myself in front of them. I humiliated myself to save everyone's collective asses. And I wasn't even thanked for it. You did what you had to do. Did you want to get killed or kidnapped? Haydar, of course we are thankful. There was no other choice. You were protecting yourself too. We could have found another way. We could have fought them. But the only thing you did was push me into the fray. Weren't I young and immature? Why do I suddenly have to be responsible for everyone when it is the easiest choice for you? It's not the right time to complain. Let's be grateful because he did do something he was uncomfortable with. We are all grateful for what you did. It's just that it's not over yet. There's a long road ahead of us. You always take my contribution for granted. You treat me like a child or a tool, not an equal. Before earning some respect, you should start respecting your family. The older people are wiser than you, which is true. If I behaved like that, my father would have beaten me. Rashid, are you going to keep your son under control or what? He's hot-headed and disrespectful. I always told Fatim, that you and Asha were being too soft with him. Don't you dare drag my mother into this, you asshole. I don't want to yell at him. So I'm going to tell him, calm down, Haydar. He's wrong. But he has a point when he says that you should behave yourself. Seriously, how should I behave? I did everything you asked of me, otherwise I wouldn't be here. We're not home anymore. You have to grow up. It'll only be harder. It's not like a conversation you want to have in front of like your whole family while you're on this horrible trek, basically. We're not home anymore. We've embarked on a dangerous journey. We no longer have the luxury of getting annoyed by the little things. Then I shall bow down and accept thy commands like I always do. Come on, stop it already. The sun is still high and we have a lot of walking to do. Teenagers. Alright. Here's all of us. This is the nighttime phase. Here you will assign provisions and special supplies to the group. You will also be able to talk with the other characters. Select how much of food your group is going to consume tonight. Just some crumbs. Let's do a meager meal, because we want to conserve. Then we'll talk to everyone. Fadima? I wish I said her name better. Your sister-in-law. Talk to her. Fadima? Ah, Rashid. I was just thinking about you. Really? How come? Well, you see, I was trying to imagine how our journey will finish, in what country we will end. I have my own preferences, of course, but I was curious what place you'd want to settle in. Anywhere. I guess you can't really be picky. Anywhere would be fine. In our situation, I don't think we could be picky, really. That's rather grim. There's nothing wrong with dreaming, Rashid. God wants us to be happy. Say nothing. Still, I thank you for sharing your point of view. It'll give me something to reflect on. What about you? What would be your dream future? Honestly, I wish I could say for sure. I wish I could just become a teacher and live a happy life telling people about the greatness of God. Yet, each day I feel more doubts. I feel the West is simply not a place for us, and that we will come to realize this the hard way. I'd love to be wrong, of course, but, well, no use spectating. We'll see what the future has in store. Thanks for your time, Rashid. Anytime. I'm gonna just... Oh. I just want to examine her. Fatima's countenance is the same as ever, with a sharp laze and a stern expression, the kind of face that doesn't take no for an answer. She seems to be holding up well enough, although you can't tell whether she's just not trying to keep appearances. Alright. I don't want to ignore her, but I want to be done. She's our daughter. Alright, let's examine her. She likes to claim that she can go on for hours without rest, but you know it's just a facade. Right now she has to consciously keep her eyes open, at least they close and carry her off to sleep. Nisha, honey, you should really get some sleep. Why? There's a long day ahead of us. You need to sleep to have the strength to keep moving. Okay, but what if they take you away in the night? What do you mean? Mom was also taken away when I wasn't looking. Aunt Fatima said evil demons did it. I don't want them to take you too. Nisha, there's nothing to fear. We're safe here, and we're safer together. Nothing is going to cause us harm. I'll be watching over you while you sleep, and ask an angel to protect you from the demons. How about that? Thank you, Dad. I love you. I love you too. Good night, sweetheart. Alright, let's examine him. This is my brother-in-law. Nizar is lost in thought, just staring into the distance. He doesn't even pay attention to the insects buzzing around him. You can tell he isn't happy about being here, but you doubt he's ever going to voice any concerns by himself. Nizar, mind if we talk for a moment? Hey, Rashid, not at all. Anything on your mind? Yeah. Anything on your mind that you'd want to share? Yeah, actually, there is something I wanted to ask you. Ever feel like we've made a mistake? Do you think it was the right thing for us to leave? There was no other choice. We simply had to run away from the city. Staying any longer was not an option. You seem pretty convinced of that. What was it really that pushed you into a decision this extreme? Death or war. They're both really hard things that would push you. Let's do the war. The terror, the fear that every day could bring another funeral. Nobody should be forced to live like this. Not us, not our loved ones, not our neighbors. You're right, it's all really fucked up, and worst of all is how incompetent the army is when it comes to dealing with the rebels. At least running away will end the war for us. I just hope it's worth it. Anyway, I won't bother you any longer. Thanks for the talk, Rashid. Okay. Please say, your old friend. Please say the two of you have been friends for a long time. He's like a brother for you. Even if he seems to be fine enough during the day, you can see his sorrow at night before going to sleep. Kusei? How are you keeping? Hard to tell, my friend. Do you really want to know? Sure, go ahead. Sometimes I'm just focused on the current task, and that's fine, my head is clear. But sleeping has become really hard. I see the hospital, people crying everywhere, doctors covered in blood, and I also see Rise closing forever while I can't do anything. I feel so weak and powerless. Sometimes I see her, sometimes I see my son, and the worst part is that I can't control those memories. I can't recall much from that day. If I try to remember, I realize that there's only concepts in my mind, no images, no sound. But sometimes when I try to sleep, or even when we are doing something, suddenly I can see them clearly. I recall what happened. I see them and their desperation, and then... I'm sorry, Rashid. That's not easy to talk about. I should probably try to forget, to go on with my life. You shouldn't forget them. You just need some time to grieve them, but we didn't have such a luxury. Maybe you're right, but trust me, it's really hard right now. I'm glad you found some time for a private chat. Really glad. Thank you, Rashid. I'm here for you. Anytime. Now try to rest at least a little. Sure, good night. Oh, I didn't mean to click on him again, so we'll ignore him. And now, my son. Haydar, let's look at him. Haydar, your oldest son, he's a little hot-headed like many of his age. Is everything okay? I don't know. I don't think anything will ever be okay again. We're walking towards the unknown. Mom is no longer with us. We don't even know if we'll manage to survive all of this. I don't think I'm okay. I'm alive and healthy, but it may not be enough. I understand your fears. We're all scared of what could happen, but you don't have to feel bad about it. I'm not scared. I just find all of this purposeless. Yeah, I'm complaining as always, I know. But right now I can't find any reason to be happy, hopeful, or simply not to keep believing that we made a mistake. Or to be more precise, you made a mistake. No one asked my opinion. It doesn't matter. I'll stop complaining and try to sleep. I'm really starting to miss my bed. Oh, he doesn't want to keep talking to me. Okay. I guess it's time to rest. Do you want to proceed to the next day? This is a hard game. Hard just mentally, because there's a big mental strain on these characters, and you can feel it. They all have different personalities as well, which is kind of nice. Look at this house. I think it's abandoned. It seems relatively untouched. All the more people fleeing from this accursed country. We can rest a little. We've walked a lot. I'm tired. I'm sure we can stop for a while. Not a bad idea. Let's check the house in the meantime. I wonder if we can find anything useful inside. Oh, so it's us first. Oh, I was hoping I could go into the... check inside the pot. Oh, there's a picture of, like, an army man. It's a picture attached to the wardrobe. It's a simple drawing of a man holding a rifle. It looks like the work of a child. There's beds. You can look inside the cabinet. Emptier than Nazar's brain. Can we open the wardrobe? It doesn't seem like it, so we'll go out into this room. There's a photo on the floor. The glass frame is shattered. Picking it up, you see that it is a wedding photo depicting a young couple. They look happy and together. It's hard to tell whether the picture fell after the house was abandoned or if someone threw it on the ground intentionally. Well, it is in the middle of the room, so it's probably something intentional. Nothing useful here. Alright, still nothing useful. Maybe some medicine or something in the night table drawer. Nope. Looks like this house doesn't have much of use. Looks like they didn't even bother to steal their things before going away. Nothing useful in here. I wonder what happened here. Tell me when you're done looking around. We'll leave. Look around a little more. I'm not done yet. Let me search this house a little more. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright, there's a letter. So many cabinets. Not a lot in them. There's an open envelope on the dresser, addressed to Miss Mansour. You take the letter out and read it. It's about Mr. Mansour's death. He died fighting among the rebels. The letter is from a family friend who is his comrade in arms. He gives Miss Mansour his deepest sympathy. Nope, empty. See, I thought I'd be able to find stuff, but I'm getting a feeling it's just, everything's going to be empty. Oh, stuff. You check the kitchen shelves, see if there's anything useful on them. It seems the family left in a hurry. There's plenty of stuff left around. Too bad most of it's useless to you. After a while, you find some canned food. It's closed and still edible. You've already checked. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna check downstairs really quick. It's weird rifling around in someone else's house. That's not something you really want to do, but it has to be done out of necessity. There's a mailbox outside the house. The name is Mansour is engraved on it. You open the mailbox. There's a government letter inside, still sealed. You open the letter. It's an official communication stating that Mr. Mansour died fighting among the rebels. His body was identified after the government raid captured a rebel safe house. Oh wait, for some reason I thought that meant. Can we go inside here? No, we need to go up the stairs. I feel like we've checked everywhere. I'm not sure where my daughter is, or, you know, half my family, but, oh wait, there they are. And here's the rest of this house. I feel like I need to talk to them as much as possible, because it's a hard situation, and having, like, a way of communication and communicating is very important. It would be nice to take a shower. Too bad there's no water. I don't need to use it now. Alright. No, I'll go back to this corner. Let's talk to everyone. It's a nice place. My parents had a house like this. I used to live in the countryside when I was young. Okay. I have to rest for a few minutes. I really need it. That's fine. I just checking on everyone. It's good to rest for a while, but I'm ready to go when you are. Alright. Ugh, I'm sorry I clicked right out of the game by mistake. Alright, let's leave. I wonder what happened here. Tell me when you're done. Tell him about the house. Leave the house. We've rested long enough. Let's leave this place. It's a little creepy. Yeah, I agree. Staying in abandoned places just as this is always unsettling. Fine, I guess our break's over. It's hard going through people's stuff, making that conscious decision to do stuff like that. Where are we going? They say we're going somewhere safer. No, I mean, where are we going to stay? Where will our new home be? How are we going to live? Will we be treated nicely? Mom said that people in Europe were nice, but Uncle Nazar says they don't want us to be there. I'm gonna sneeze 1 sec. Sorry, I had to sneeze. We can't know. I'm afraid we can't know how it will be. We'll try our best to find a new home and become accepted, but it may not be enough. That's right, we're strangers to them, and they won't be eager to see us in their countries, near their homes. we'd do the same, so we shouldn't expect a warm welcome. You would do the same. Don't assume that all share your views. What do you think? That everyone will rejoice to have us in their neighborhood? This is not gonna happen. Better stop believing in fairy tales. But we'll find many brothers and sisters. Together we could form a new community with old friends and spare ourselves the mistrust. I'm not sure whether isolating ourselves from our compatriots is the smartest thing to do. That's exactly what triggers suspicion and hostility, and I'm not going away just to live as I did before. We'll find a way. But right now, the most important thing is to focus on our journey and always stay vigilant. Yes, but how will our home look like, and where are we going to live? I'm not sure I want to live in a big city. Sis, I doubt anyone knows where we're going to live. We don't even know if we'll make it. Chin up. It's not all doom and gloom out there. Fine, but how can we know where we'll end up? We're all saying things, but none of you has been in any of those countries. I know, but there's still no need to worry in advance. Come on, let's talk about something else. I feel like I'm always saying the wrong thing, or just stuff that I'm like just trying to be super encouraging, but it does feel like you're getting defeat because you expect them to like understand and be happy, and they're totally not being like happy. I wish it told me how much food we had total before I made this decision, so it was like up here in a number, but it is an alpha build. Let's have a meager meal, and I've got to talk to everyone. I don't know. This is a pretty deep game. I'm going to stop here, but if you'd like to try it out for yourself, there'll be a link in the description, and if you'd like to support it on Kickstarter so that it can be made into a really awesome game, there'll be a link in the description to that as well. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting, and if you want to hear more from me, all my info is also in the description. Bye.